Hello. Yuri, we're home. We are home. Hi, Yoon. Good to see you back. By the way, did you find her? Yes, this is Chris, Yuri. Yuri. He helped us defend the Chisha village, too. Nice to meet you, Chris. I am Yuri. I am in charge of the village. Welcome to Alma Kinan. My pleasure. I am Chris, but would someone be kind enough to tell me what's going on? Surely, my lady. But that would take longer than I have at the moment. I'm preparing for one of our rituals. Would tonight be soon enough? Most assuredly. I will come too. Who's that? Stop! At least one of you is perceptive and on the ball. I'll make a good spy. You are not human. No, since I've... What am I then? Actually, I'm glad I'm not as fragile and coarse as humans are. How did you get past the force field into our sacred Alma Kinan? What do you want? I sense something amiss. Disturb us in this space continuum. Figured someone was using an invisible force field. All I had to do was find a weak spot in the barrier, and voila, here I am. But let's get down to business. Note that there just happens to be another true water rune seal here. Could you explain this to me? Who told you? Even the dead reveal their secrets to me. Monster. Okay. Oh hey, crossbows. Awesome. Lay into them, ladies. Damn. Oh, that's... oh, fuck. Hey. Chris, stay with me, please. I don't know why that suddenly slowed it, but... Hawk Wind. Oh yeah, the Earthquake spell, right. That thing. That thing I've had access to the whole time and just forgot to use. Please stop whatever he's casting. I don't like it. I don't like the implications. Yes! Moving Earth. Ha! Hell yeah! That's right. That's right, Uber. Oh, it looks like we were supposed to win that fight. Oops. I was really hoping we were going to sequence break there for a second. You cheating worms. No matter. I know where this village is now. Things will be different next time. Who or what was that? Tell me. One of the destructive forces Yoon was talking about. Destructive forces? Yes, I'll explain this to you. I'll explain this to you too later. Yoon and Yumi, show them around the village. I'll be at Great Auntie's. Aha. Enter and look around. I doubt if there's much that will catch your eye here. A flashy-looking couple was hunting this morning. I didn't speak with them, but they seem to be training. Weird. Hello. Damn. Oh well. This is where our great aunt lives. Yuri should be waiting for us. And wondering, I haven't seen a single man in this village. Why is that? Have they all gone to battle? This is the village of Alma Kinan. The shaman clan of the Grasslands lives here. We are all women. This is an all-women clan? Odd custom, I'd say. You think so? This is how we have lived for a long time. I'd like to know why. It's better not to know. I don't like that. I don't like that answer one bit. I'll be inside. Join me when you're done with the tour. Where on earth are we here? Yoon has left the party. The area is great for mountain vegetables and fruit. While the forest lives, we have no need to develop the land. Beyond this point is the most sacred ground in the village, so keep your hands to yourself. As I start picking herbs, but now where am I? Got this as a present. Do you want it? Sure, thanks. Hello. Oh, an innkeeper. Best cake. Hell yeah. First customer in ages. I've laid out a brand new fur just for him. This music. I feel like I know it. familiar to me somehow. Oh, melon seeds, hell yeah. It just gives me very end credits of Suikoden 1 vibes. For a reason I really can't put to word. Oh well, look who's here. Look, just drop an earthquake like that for me again sometime. We'll call it even, huh? Please come in. Make yourselves at home. After all, you are our guests. We seldom entertain around here. Me too, Nash. I can see that. Excuse me. This village seems like it's rejecting the outside world. You're quite outspoken. I'm sorry. I'm used to saying what's on my mind. You aren't totally wrong. We are very committed to our duties, and sometimes this does require us to withdraw from the outside world. Interesting. And please tell me why we're here. About the destructive force we just encountered, the water rune seal that he mentioned, and about the flame champion. Chris, I am a child of the Almakinan with an unusual gift that sometimes allows me to see into the future. You're like a fortune teller. You can think of it that way, if that helps you. There is one vision that has haunted me since my birth. This is the destruction of the true rune and the resurrection of the flame champion. Destruction of the true rune? Yes, the power of the 27 true runes which sustain the world. There are people who seek to destroy one of the runes. The man in black whom we just encountered is probably one of them. What happens if a true rune is destroyed? Why are they so determined? A long time ago, there was a hero in the grasslands, the flame champion, Seth. We, the people of the Almakinan, joined the battle under his leadership against the Harmonian army. During the second major battle, the flame champion Seth and his followers, the Firebringer, were surrounded by the Harmonian forces. Where is the flame champion? Where is Seth? Damn, if this continues, we're all finished. What's that? Then he's setting all those motherfuckers on fire. The Firebringer, the Harmonian forces, and the grassland troops were all engulfed in a firestorm and perished. They say the fires burned for 10 days. The only survivor was the Flame Champion himself. Not speak of it, but the force behind it was the power of the true rune. Must have been a rune power out of control. Seth repented for this horrible deed which took many lives of both ally and foe. Rune power out of control? If the true rune was destroyed, everyone could perish. From the grasslands to Zexen, Holy Harmonia to Dunan, to the south and northern outlands. It's nonsense. Really? Really, Chris? Why do you say that? Think about it. The purpose of doing this. Nothing to gain. It's like a fantasy to me. Then you don't believe me. Saxon knights don't fight for fantasy. Sorry, I just looked at a camera that doesn't exist. We're bound by loyalty and reason. Sorry. Could you leave me alone for a while? I need to think. Hey, have you cooled down? I don't think they're finished with their chat. Are you interested, or have you had enough of the barbarian superstitions? You know something? I don't like you. I can't help it. I need more time. Let's go to the sacred place. Like a laughing place, only less fun. It's the Alma Keenan. They built some kind of shrine. One of you will get that. I don't care how long it takes. Sometime in the future, there has to be crossover between people who watch my Let's Plays and people who listen to the Attitude Era podcast. What is it? Were you looking for me? You, yes, as well as something else. A quiet spot. Why? Talk with you alone. I must be lucky. I found both. Oh, what do you want to talk about? To seduce you? Just kidding. My missus would find out in a heartbeat. I can't risk it today. Or any other day. I know I'm giving him way too low and sultry a voice, but I decided he'd have Setzer's voice, and Setzer's voice is based off of Lando Calrissian. So it is what it is. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't start, Nash. I am not comfortable with this. Oh? Why did you suggest the idea in the first place? You seem to have known what was going to happen. To some extent, yes. I was sent by Bishop Sassarai of the Holy Harmonia to sneak into the grasslands. Holy Harmonia? Don't tell me. You're a spy from Harmonia? I'm afraid I am. The alleged reason for our current invasion is to eliminate the rest of the Firebringer brand. But they think there's someone else pulling the strings, so to speak. It's my job to look into this. Secret mission directly from the bishop. I couldn't refuse. Guess you could have. Don't make me destroy you, Nash. But you think it's the destructive force they just mentioned? I don't want to believe that, but it does seem to fit, doesn't it? On the brink of the ceasefire, Zexen and the grasslands rebounded, I don't know, with a full-scale battle. At the same time, the Holy Harmonian army invaded. It was unreal to me. It has to be just a complication in the conflicts between us and the grasslands. I only came to the grasslands to find out about my father, with no other intention whatsoever. I will tell you about your father. Will you listen to me? Of course I will. Chris, your father is still alive. How do you know? There lived a hero, Seth, the Flame Champion, in the grasslands. He and his band of comrades were called the Firebringer. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. I always trusted your decisions, and we still do. One of them is definitely Ghetto, and one of them is, I assume now we can assume to be Chris's father. The Flame Champion had 2 close comrades, and your father was one of them. Hold it right there. The Flame Champion lived more than 50 years ago. If Chris's father was his close friend, he must be over... No, that can't be true. What? This is the Flame Champion was bearer of the true fire rune. Your father was bearer of the true water rune. Nice. See, 27 true runes that exist in this world are thought to be part of the central force which moves the world. Sorry, I gotta take a water break. The bearers of the runes are said to be granted great power and immortality. The seal that hides the power of the rune and its whereabouts is in Alma Kiernan. How did he keep the true water rune a secret? Would have had to bear it inside his body. Most likely. Another man told me to follow the Flame Champion. I told you everything that I know, Chris. Now to become a mushroom. No. Are you... Pardon me, Chris? Never mind. In that case, I will leave you now. Hi, Fred. They said they'd get our accommodations ready now. Everyone wanted to keep talking, but Yoon dismissed us for today. He seemed preoccupied with something else. What shall we do? Shall we retire for the night? See, Master Fred, everyone is exhausted. Not the only one who pretends not to be. I'm not tired at all. My eyes are just, droopy. Okay, bud. Master Fred, we are leaving you behind. Meanwhile... Okay. I was like, end of chapter? What was that? I thought I heard something. What's going on here? Getting ready for the ritual. Ritual? What for? Ritual of soul sending. Oh yeah, we're gonna burn Yoon alive. We offer a soul to the spirits in order to receive their blessings on the grassland. This is the second to last task I must perform, Chris. Second to last? That's fucked up. We're sacrificing this 14-year-old. You're not talking about Yoon, are you? Yes, of course. She's a special child. She lives for today. There's a destructive force which aims to destroy the true runes and people who intend to obtain the grasslands by taking advantage of the present turmoil. We need the blessings of the spirits to block them. Tonight, Yoon will offer her soul to the spirits. You must be kidding! How could you sacrifice her just like that? Do you not make sacrifices for Zexen? No, yeah, and her portrait changed again. Yes, losing one life in battle is a lot different from killing for some spiritual mumbo-jumbo. How dare you treat something you don't understand with so much disrespect? Well, you brought us here to witness this atrocity? Forget it, Chris. A lucky rabbit's foot is a lucky rabbit's foot so lucky for the rabbit who lost it? Damn this superstitious garbage! Chris. Please, can you come with me, Chris? Ian, remember, the ritual starts soon. I know. I only want a brief moment to speak with Chris before the ritual. It won't be long. Mind you, she's not from Al Makeenan. Of course. Chris, please come this way. Wow. Damn, big moon. Luca Blight died under a moon like that. This is such a quiet evening. A perfect setting for the ritual. Do you know what you're getting into? Of course I know. After the soul-sending ritual, I am going to die. Yoon! This is my duty. Chris, you've known this woman for 2 hours. If. Many people die without finishing or even knowing their duties. I consider myself lucky. No regrets. In Al Makeenan, a girl whose soul is offered will become a spirit. My soul will live forever. Hill. Compassionate you are. I appreciate your concern more than you know. After all, you hardly know me. So now I can ask you, why did you bring me here? What was that one of your duties? I've had visions of today's events ever since I was little. Maybe that's why you feel like an old friend to me. I've always wanted to meet you. Of course, there was the destructive force to consider, but it wasn't just that. What do you want me to do? You do not like the expectations placed upon you by other people? Put all efforts as a Zexen Knight into combat. I only intended to defend my fellow men, the Zexen Knights, and my country. But I found myself hailed as a hero, tormented by unsolicited attention and overt jealousies. Was I born with these qualities? Why do my people love me as a hero? Was this my destiny? That has always bothered me. Maybe it was why I distanced myself from the knights. Maybe I wanted to escape the role of a hero, but I still... You don't need qualifications to make a difference. Let expectations bring happiness, not burdens. Do whatever you feel is right. Trust your intuition. I have my duties, you have yours. Wouldn't you be more upset if you had no purpose in life? But I am... It is almost time. After the last ritual is complete, the seal of the water will be released. Its powers will be sought again. The power of the true rune that has been suppressed by the seal will be released as well. And the whereabouts of the Flame Champion will be identified. Making use of his power could be the only way to save the grasslands. I'll leave it to you to make it so, Chris. It was nice to know you, Chris. You are a serious but kind person. Kind? Yoon, it is time. So it is. Chris, Nash, Fred, and Rico, goodbye to you all. To my sisters Yuri and Yumi, it is my time to go. Yoon. Yoon. Not Zexin or Holy Harmonia. The Grasslanders have their own ways. But how they curse us for cutting trees and burning grass to make way for stone piles. Die by the sword is noble, but to give up your life freely? Not for us to say.